Okay, here's how to work the engraving machine. Engraving machine is off. The engraving machine doesn't have an on and on button, so you have to turn it on using the software on the computer. So the first thing you do is just make sure that the blower, which is behind the engraving machine, is plugged in, and it's this plug that I usually leave sitting here, and you just plug it in right next to there, and then it'll click on the blower. Next step is you click on Corel Draw, which I already have it open, so I'm just going to click here. But you'll click on Corel Draw. It'll ask you to open up the backup files, and you can hit OK or cancel. Just click cancel, you don't have to open up any of those. Then once Corel Draw is open, you'll go to Open, and you'll go to Documents, Engraving Files, Master Line, and for the personalization, you click on Personalization 2. And that'll open up this. Now once this file's open, it's just similar to the other ones. You'll go here, click the A button. You'll go over here, select the name, type in what you want. And then you click the button and it moves that. Now just check over here to see where it's located. You want the Y-axis at 1.0. The other axis is centered on the handle, but you don't really need that. Don't worry about that. Then just make sure only this name is selected. And once this name is selected, you will hit Print. And it'll bring up this dialog box. The only thing you need to check in this dialog box is to make sure it says Selection. If you have Documents, it'll want to print the whole document. So we only want to go to, or if it says Current Document, it'll want to print the whole thing. So just select Selection. And that'll only print what you had selected on the page. You hit Print. And now what you need to do is you'll go down to the bottom to Universal Laser and click on this. Once you click on the Universal Laser red icon at the bottom here, then it'll bring you up to the window, and this is what you just printed. You can zoom in just by clicking the left button. You can zoom out by clicking the right button. You zoom in, you'll go over to this side here, or actually you want to go up to the red button. When you hit that, that turns the laser on. Then you'll go down to the focus view, come over here. If you're doing a 12-inch handle, put the crosshairs on the 1 and the 6, and that'll move the laser to that position on the laser machine. Actually, I've turned the laser back on. Okay, so now that the laser's on, it's going to show you where the pointer is located. I'm not sure. It's going back to reset itself because it just turned on. And then now, so once you're in the artwork, set the crosshairs to focus view here, drag it across. For 12-inch handle, you'll put it at 6 inches, 1.0. And then that will move the laser to that position on the handle. So if you have your handle on this top one, it would move it to where it's at. And show you where it's going to create here. You'll want this red dot to line up with this part of the logo. Okay, I'm not trying to center it on the handle, and I'm not trying to, all I'm trying to do is put the red dot in the center of the logo. Now, the center of this should be in the center of the handle, but some of them we aren't exact. So try to put the handle in here, and get the handle lined up so that the red dot would hit about right there. So that's going to show you where it's going to engrave on the handle. Now, once that red dot is where you want it, close the cover, come back over to the software, go to relocate view, make sure the center button is selected on the artwork, and click to pointer. And that's going to move the artwork to where the pointer head is on the engraver. And then you just click the green button and it engraves.